Okie day, okie day, okie 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 day. The question is, do I try to make a helicopter landing pad here at this base? Even though I might not use it too much, although it might be nice to have one. We are gonna probably need some more quartz to start a base too. Not quartz, granite. So we could probably go get some while we're waiting for things to craft. Because I need like 100 and... I think I need 190 something ingots to finish my Ornithopter. And I have 160 something. So... wonder how much granite I should get. Build a whole new base. Like the worm is angry. It's actually probably enough granite for a bit anyway. So much crap. That chest is nearly full. Where's all my... Okay, so some of it must have come out of here. I think I filled this bag. Okay. So... how can I prep for the move while we wait for aluminum to craft? We definitely need to get some more water when it becomes nighttime, because I think, yeah, we drank a lot of what we have on us. We We can grab the parts that we do have. We have some used Ornithopter parts we're going to use for now. Gonna be one wing. Storage and engine. We're looking on fuel. A little bit left in this, a little bit left in this. I guess I can start crafting the pieces. So I don't need engine. I need the cockpit for sure, the chassis, and the hull. Ooh, I forgot it takes some water to make this. I wasn't gonna go do a blood run, but... let's actually, while we're here, let's repair up our... Repair up our shield, because that was actually pretty low. Sure, blood sacks can get repaired. Oh, I didn't realize we can... Let's wait. Actually... Oh, must be repaired with a welding torch. Okay, never mind. This is the main thing I wanted to do. Wait, I thought I learned the blood extractor. Oh, maybe I didn't? No, that's what it was. I was gonna wait... Yeah, whatever. We'll just wait. I was gonna wait for it to break before I did that. Alright, let's go see how the new blood extractor does. Man. Did I have no blood on me? Was that 4,200 blood immediately? It was. God damn. That everyone... Nope. Does take a decent chunk of durability every use, though. Unless it was just... Maybe it was just that one time. Maybe I just saw when it actually moved. It doesn't move like that every use. How'd I do? Wow, okay. That's more than enough. I don't think we need that much water. We just need enough to finish these, parts, and then maybe use whatever left we have on steel, because I want to make, I'd like to make steel containers, if I can, to just go for the bigger containers right off the right off the jump. Get me some water pumping. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Deposit all blood. Deposit all blood. Are we at due time? Oh, we're not at due time yet, okay. Surprisingly, I thought we'd be able to fill both of them more than that. We could go get more blood. We have a little bit of time. I don't know if we have enough time, though. We'll just wait for due time. Maybe I'll make like a temporary Dune Man base. There's not a lot of parts to Dune Man, though. I mean, I can always mix and match. I don't have to stick with one set. Okay, so we have our 3 main parts. We have the engine already. All we need is generator and wings. So generator is a go. And then wings, we need 1, 2... Damn. 1 more wing. I have the materials. I might just make a fresh wing. I feel like wings are one of the things that go the quickest. Because I think like the more you use something, the more it goes. Which we do have a temporary engine, so... eh. Maybe we will just use the temporary one. We also need to make some wire, too. Come on, man. 2 more aluminum. There do be. Alright. So, first things first. We can build it, but we're gonna have to keep it in our pocket, so we gotta be careful about that. Because we do not have a place to store it here, and the new base is not gonna have a place to store it either. Oh shit. It's due time. Could, fill up to... I almost missed due time, getting distracted. I didn't make the better one of these, too. We kind of rushed the buggy and the Ornithopter without really making anything too, like, convenient. I'm looking forward to getting all my tools and gear and everything sorted now, and skills and stuff from quests. Okay. Right, I never grabbed any copper wire. Fine. Boom. Alright, no storm right now, so actually, while we're here... Refuel. Refuel. Okay, we got to 38% with the fuel we had. Now crash into the mountain, right? Got a whole new fuel cell here we can use, and then... that's right, copper wire. That way we can repair, or welding wire, I should say. Repair the damaged parts that we just put in. We found some damaged parts in boxes, which made it cheaper to craft, but we're gonna have to replace them at some point when they break. But for now, we can repair this up. We have like half durability. Man, I lived on like under half durability on one of mine for so long. I actually, last time we played, my very first Ornithopter I used for so long that I got the parts down to like less than 25% left, where even after I repaired it, it was still like smoking and stuff. But yeah, it was pretty crazy how much I pushed that, even though I had plenty of materials to fix it. Okay. Or to rebuild the parts and replace them. Because every time you repair, the red bar on it gets a little bit more, so like, you get more and more permanent damage that's unrepairable every time you repair. So eventually, if you play long enough, your vehicle parts do need to be replaced. But it is pretty good about, they last long enough that you can easily make back whatever you're trying to do. Our shitty blood extractor can be stored away, that's fine. We have water. We're probably gonna make some more probe launch stuff. What do I want to take with us, though? Because I'm gonna go potentially start the base. So things we need to get it started. We might need to go do a power cell. Actually, before we start doing that, let's go do a power cell run real fast. Just in case something comes, we're gonna stick this in our butt. And then we're gonna take the buggy out for some power cells, because we're gonna need to bring some. Yeah, go ahead. Like, have at it, you know? Like, get that probe, like, stick it in there, you know? Have you been, Amonos? You've been permanently in jail in Star Citizen? You like to stick stuff up the butt? I mean... Just kidding. 22 hours, damn. I was thinking about trying, because I'm, like, right in line. Like, this is kind of pushing me right now a little bit ahead. Granted, my friend already has his, like, we kind of went different tracks, right? You're looking for other things to play? Gotcha, gotcha. We kind of went different tracks. He started building a base up north and moving all of his stuff, whereas I focused on the Ornithopter, which then I can use to build my new base and everything. So, we went different paths, but we're probably, like, roughly equal with each other. I might be just a tiny bit ahead, maybe, which is why I'm playing tonight. It's not too big of a deal that I'm playing tonight, but I don't think I'm going to be playing Arknights anymore. I don't know. I like the game. I'm not in the mood for, like, a daily maintenance kind of game like that. Oh, what'd you just grab? The, Oh, Dune. Nice. I don't know how the ping is, but if you want to join our server, we are on... Here, I'll send you a screenshot of this, actually, on Discord. Can collect rocks for me. A lot of us kind of do our own thing for the most part, just because, I sent you it on Discord. Just because the grinding is the, kind of the fun part. If we all work together, it would just make the grind a lot faster, which is kind of why, even though I'm playing with, Travis and Shrews, we all do our own bases and stuff, because if we all, like, pooled our resources, we'd, Yeah, that's kind of what we do. Like, we group up for, like, if we do, like, dungeons, or, the later game stuff kind of requires grouping. Like, once you get into the spice mining, you need to have someone piloting the harvester, and someone piloting the plane that picks up the harvester. So that way the harvester goes, and when the worm is on his way, the plane picks up the harvester, flies off, and the worm comes up. You wait for the worm to go away, and then you drop it back down. So it takes at least a couple people to do the really big endgame spice harvesting. And then there's, like, facilities and, like, little mini dungeons at endgame that I think will be fun to do as a group. But at least, like, the earlier progression, a lot of it you can do yourself. But yeah, no, I'm definitely down to group for various, like, some of, like, the harder stuff and stuff like that. But it's same with, like, Travis has offered, like, materials to be able to finish my Ornithopter and stuff like that, but I'm just kind of like, kind of want to do it myself, you know? The progression is, like, most of the fun of this game. For me, anyway. But definitely going to be fun running some of the science facilities and whatever the newer dungeon type things are. Doing that shit together is going to be a lot of fun. Alright, so we got our cells, right? Ooh, that's a lot. Okay.
It is different.
Where is our scrap metal? Here's some of it. Okay, here's a whole stack of it. Alright, so... Making dinner while it downloads? Right on. Trying to figure out what I want to do here. Do I have a chest that's, like, not... We could probably move some of this stuff. That we don't use as much to some of these other chests. Make room in this bigger one. So we want to take these powers, these fuel cells, this scrap metal. Where did I put the... I just gathered a whole bunch of granite. Here it is. Maybe 2 stacks of granite if I can carry this much. I don't know how much the Ornithopter can hold. But 2 stacks of granite, a stack of salvage metal. Zizine Torps will one-hit full-manned Hammerhead. Damn. That's crazy. They can, like, shoot them down if they're good enough, but yeah, that's crazy if it hits. I'd like the materials for bigger chests. Oh yeah. I don't know if you're still there, Monos, or if you're cooking, but I was saying before, if I start to surpass my friend a little bit, I may be playing, I may try D2R a little bit. Like, I might not get super into it, but I might try it a little bit. Maybe just see what the Warlock is like and level it up. Maybe not grind too much at endgame. We'd see how much I feel, but... rather than, instead of my kind of like splitting my time between Arknights and Dune, split my time between Dune and potentially T2R. I'm not sure yet, though. I haven't decided. Okay. How much do we need for at least one big chest right now? Storage container. Oh wait, those are the big... Oh wait, it's aluminum? Damn. Well, we're gonna learn the recipe anyway. So I guess it was there no storage container between this one and this one? No, I guess not, huh? That's interesting. Am I gonna get enough? I might get enough aluminum to make one of these. What does it also take to make the power generation? Steel, which we have enough for at least one of these. But not cobalt paste, actually. Damn. What do we need for cobalt paste again? I believe it's over here. Just water and etherite crystals. Oh, crapola. Let's go collect more water while we think about this, because I think we're still gonna have to craft some stuff at this base. I don't think we're quite ready to move just yet. I mean, we can definitely get the base started if we really wanted to by, you know, keeping it small. We don't need the big power generation yet. But it can't hurt to get a little bit more water here. Sucky, sucky. I might be changing up to a melee build once I unlock more of the classes and get them leveled up and everything. By leveled up, I mean like the different tier of their skills unlocked. You didn't save your friend in time. Oh, the frickin' stairs, man. I hate that. Oh. Don't mind me, just reloading.
Yeah, go to bed. Talk to y'all later.
Good night. Might as well loot that body. I don't mind taking full gear because I can break it down, although I don't think the breaking down really gives, like, jack shit. Is that all of the booties? I think that other one was grabbable too. I just ignored the symbol. There we go. And then because of this big boy, that should be pretty much all of our blood bags. Yep. Hell yeah. And this time, instead of putting all of it into one, we'll actually split it evenly instead of hitting deposit all blood. Because that was a mistake I made last time. Not a big deal, but... We're also getting to be nighttime again, which, if we can get to dew time, I can deposit all the water I have on me, which will give us a burst of water. And then go loot all the flowers. My new base, by the way, is going to be ugly as sin. I'm totally making it form, not function, not form. Because of, it's not the material I want to build out of. There we go. Now they're both, I didn't realize this was still pumping from before, that's good. So we need more crystals to make more cobalt paste. Now the real question is, do we take the buggy over to get more crystals, or do we get, how much power does one of these baby generators make? That's what I need to see. Baby generator. Oh, maybe you can't even see it here. Active capacity. Is that what it gives? 54? Power generated 75. That's for each one, right? I'm guessing. I might be able to see it if I put the construction tool on. I think it tells you. Plus 75 power, plus 150. So one of these is basically only 2 of these. I think I'm better off just slapping a bunch of these down for now until I get the new base up and running. I think that'll be the plan. I might just try to keep this base going, pumping water as much as I can until I've processed all the materials I have here. And then once I've processed all the materials I have here, that's when I can, like, just move everything that's been processed to the new base. And, while we get the new base set up. I think that might be the plan. I'm gonna deposit all the water that I have on me, and then we're gonna wait for dew time, which is coming up very soon. I'm gonna go start my coffee real fast, right behind me. And then maybe we'll fill up our Ornithopter and try and find a place to build. Maybe while we're waiting for coffee to make, we'll look at the map and we'll start thinking about things. So, visually from the map, we have right here to get into the deep desert, right here to get into the deep desert. So ideally, but here has, like, granted we could find a spot probably, but ideally we want to be relatively close to the ways off the map so we can get there quickly. But ideally we also want to be in a good spot where the buggy can drive out of the base and gather some aluminum and stuff. Because we'll need aluminum for a good while. As well as the other materials up there to make the, once we do the Harkonnen questline and get the Harkonnen skin. We'll need that. So... either that, or we could do, like, up here might be another opening. I need to scan. But that's not really near any aluminum, so... and I don't remember what materials are in Odam. I don't think there's aluminum, but I can't remember, honestly. Yeah, so we're probably gonna scout out up here and just see what we're looking at. We also don't have to be that close. Like, we could build down here or something and be fine. Really, the map doesn't tell us much of what we want to know, because we really just need to see, like, the landscape and everything. Find a spot that's, like, relatively flat, but also has room for expansion, has a way to drive out of it so we can go gather, etc., etc. Gonna grab my coffee. Hopefully everything doesn't come tumbling out of my fridge here. Like that. My mini fridge is so packed full right now. Whenever I put leftovers in the fridge upstairs, people eat them. I've had, like, a half-eaten meal. Like, I would never want to eat someone's half-eaten meal. It was mac and cheese. It was like a pan, like, maybe like yay big of mac and cheese. And I ate like half of it. And I saved the other half. And I didn't like scoop it out and put it on a plate. Like, I actually ate out of the container. You can see like the scoopfuls coming out and everything. And like people ate that on me. It was like, you're gonna eat someone's like half-eaten meal? Like, it's almost the equivalent of taking someone's like half-eaten cheeseburger and eating it on them. I was like, what the fuck? So now whenever I have leftovers that I care about, I just keep them in my mini fridge. But tonight it's, what's up, Catastrophe? But yeah, tonight it's actually, I got Domino's pizza, so I had like half a Domino's pizza in there, but it's still in the medium box. It's taking up so much of my mini fridge. Alright, coffee is completed. We're just about to move. We're getting real close. We were waiting for due time, which it pretty much is. So that way we can fill up again. I haven't made all that much progress because I've been, I had like a whole day where I didn't play at all, waiting for friends to, well, just the one friend to catch up. And then another day I think I only played for a few hours. So I think in the last like 2 days I've only played a couple hours. But we have the Ornithopter, so that's good. I've got a Steam achievement to reap 50,000 milliliters of water. Wow, so cool. I really need to upgrade this tool too. Okay, so here's the plan. We load up the Ornithopter with granite, scrap metal, fuel cells, and we go slap down a base and just get some foundation. Oh, no, and the materials needed for... I wanna try to just make these chests. So I need 8 silicone blocks and 45 aluminum. I want to try to just start with the big chests and only use those if I can. Let's take the aluminum. I have no idea. My silicone blocks must be in the in here still, right? Yeah, we'll just grab all of our silicone blocks. That's fine. We don't really have that many anyway. So, we have the materials to make one chest, power, some granite to be able to actually build the base, and some fuel to actually put into the generators once we make them.
Sector weather alert.
Oh, well, of course, a freaking sandstorm in 1 minute. Well, we'll let the sandstorm pass, and then we will go scout out where we want to put our base. I'm gonna reiterate what I said earlier. This base is gonna be very ugly, because I really want to work with the Harkonnen skin. I really like that. Like, that black looks very slick to me. But we don't have it unlocked yet. So, I'm gonna kind of slap down a base up north just big enough to fit the machines we need. And to store our vehicles. And then we'll probably expand our zone and start building our base from, like, one of the corners, like the new base with the Harkonnen skin later. In the future. We'll start building in the corners and just move everything onto, like, the new foundations and then delete what we're building now, kind of deal. So, I think that'll be the plan. Because I want the new base up and running, but I do not want to do the whole Harkonnen questline to get that skin before I go and do that. And I need the material from up north and processing it and everything into... you gotta, like, craft it into the plastone and stuff, if I remember correctly. I'm not ready for all that yet, so we're just gonna maybe just do the Dune Man just for the hell of it and just do, like, a very simple Dune Man appearance base. Or we'll stick with Smuggler. Okay. Sandstorm over. Let's get loaded up. Worst case, we come back and unload. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Question. Can I do this? No, okay. I think I have to do it from inside. How does that work? I've never really mass moved things. Ornithopter, and then boom, 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 boom. Oh, we still have room, technically. I think this is all we need for now, though. We'll come back. It's been a minute since I flied, too. I probably shouldn't have started us in this position. But it's good. We're flying! We did it! Alright, the plan is to find a spot where we can easily get into, like, deep desert zones. So we'll scout out... Oh, it's not letting me put a marker down. Oh, there it goes. We'll scout out over here first. Ah, I've missed just being able to fly and glide around. A 10-minute trip turned into a 2-minute trip up north. Welcome back. I did. I just made it at the start of the stream. I was saying before that I haven't really played that much. In the last 2 days, I've probably only played for like a couple hours. I'm gonna start a very basic temporary northern base. Well, not temporary. I want it to be my permanent location. But actually, I'm kind of liking the look of, like, over here. We're right at the wall to be able to get into the deep desert. You got on yesterday to make fuels for Windy Boys and logged out. Nice. Do we have any, like... I don't think the worm comes here at all. I'm not gonna lie, I might just take this spot. We could put our main square, like, right here or something, and then we could expand out in all directions real easily. Yeah, I have a Discord, but, it's mainly... Oh, yeah. I see what you mean. Okay. I have a Discord for the stream in my gaming channel. But I don't do a ton with it. It's mostly just there. But you just mean to, like, message me. Sorry, I should really have a bot set up. If you want to join my actual, like, stream one, it should be down, like, in the, where, like, the socials usually pop up. There should be a section on Twitch. Let me look. I don't go to socials very much, so, I did put it there. There should be, like, a little Discord button. Channel. You got it? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna build here. But yeah, I want to build with the Harkonnen skin. Because I built with the other faction. I can't remember what they're called. Atreides? I think that's what it was. I built with them last time. So I want to build with Harkonnen this time, but I don't have it unlocked yet, so this base I'm putting down right now is just going to be temporary. But yeah, I think I'm just going to do here. I like this. Yeah, no problem. Just let me know when you post them, or if you just want to message me too, you should be able to see me in the list of people on there. You can either private message me, or you can list it, like, in just like a general chat or something on there if you want. If you want to post it to the actual Discord, that's up to you. Either way. But yeah, this will put us just right away, and we're on ground level, right? So I imagine we've got to be able to take off and gather some decent materials from here, right? I can only imagine this leads to, like, various paths where we'd be able to take the buggy and go gathering. I'd hope so, anyway. So, let's do it. We need to grab our scrap metal out of the let's split it, actually. And then split these. Ooh. Okay, that fills us up really quickly. Store this stuff for now, and then can we take this? Then can we just fill up? Why doesn't it let you just fill up the rest of what you can hold? There we go. That'll be something. Nope, 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 nope. That's actually, like, perfectly in the flat sand right here from my main square. Except for that little tiny corner over there. We could rotate, but I kind of like... I feel like we're aligned with the mountain over there. Okay. I will check it out in 1 second. Let's mess around with Dune Man, even though there's not a lot of options for Dune Man. I can't tell what's straight. Can I see the, Okay, that's gotta be... Yeah, that's gotta be straight, right? I feel like our best bet is to build, like, as close to the corner as we can if we want to get the most out of our area. And then we can control up and adjust height just to make sure that we have enough extra room. Because we can always do ramps to get in. You leave at least a single piece as an anchor point, yeah. Like, that's close enough for me. Like I said, this is a temporary base anyway. So, ooh, I kind of like the smoothness of the floors of this. We're basically gonna just build one gigantic square. Wait, can I put walls on this? Hold on, before we commit. Okay, walls go there.
Hello, good sir.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Walls go here. Okay, we're good, I think. I hope. Worst case, we cut off one foundation and we're still, like, we have the option of that, so... Oh, I'm out of granite. Let's, Hold on. Let's get our power on. Power is up. Let's grab ourselves this. And get ourselves the storage box. Everything's gonna get moved later. Ornithopter, everything stored from there. Good. Now the Ornithopter can be put away into my pocket tool if needed. What's up, Illyrics? How have you been, man? Been a while. Let me take a peek at your base now. Actually, let's let me get water sealed real fast. Let me just water seal the shit out of this. Let's do like this. And then like this. Like I said, this base is gonna be ugly as sin. For now, we're just gonna do something like this, just to give it a little bit of texture. I don't even know what this looks like, but it'll do. We'll get us water sealed, and then I'm not gonna build a doorway yet, because this is not even close to how we want this base to be. And then just slap a roof in. Water sealed. We're locked in our little box. Beautiful. Oh, geez. I'm sorry to hear that. I've been doing good. Been, just kind of casually streaming, playing things. I haven't really streamed as much as I went ham back when you were watching me. I've kind of been on and off, taking days off, doing, like, sometimes I'm only, like, 3-4 hours a day. Sometimes more, sometimes less. Oh, nice. Yeah, that base looks good. Looks pretty cool. Very, very cool. Alright, how much granite do we have left? So we've used... I brought 2 full stacks, right? I think? We haven't even used 1 full stack yet. Let's, I probably should have did this before, but I was trying to speed run. Let's just put, like, a temporary door right here. Oh no, you need iron ingots for this building's door. For Dune Man's door design. Well, you know what that means. We're gonna be cheap motherfuckers. And we're gonna build a door using the other material. Because why not? What does that look like? A little bit off-colored. but it's fine. Move this inside. Go back to Dune Man set, and then... yeah, I think ideally we're just building as many... We're just gonna go big. We're just gonna go a big box for right now. Need a drink. Boink, boink, boink. Who's ready for a giant box? We have 150 granite left. We'll have to go back. We'll have to take a trip back and, Oh, shoot. Okay, whatever. That's fine. I actually didn't... There's, like, a little gap here, so technically... That's weird. Why wouldn't they make the... Like, I put it almost as close as I could on that side. Why wouldn't they make this... land claim area... like, exactly like a certain amount of foundations wide? A little weird. It's fine, though. Alright, more granite we need. Like, a lot more granite. We're gonna go fill our entire vehicle with granite, I think. This base should be good for now. We'll leave our excess stuff here. And yeah, everything is enclosed, everything is powered. We should be good to go. You had the same fucking question and one's human also. Yeah, it seems really weird that you wouldn't make it be the size of the... I feel like that'd be so easy to code, too. You know, like, if whatever they deem this size is, if these foundations are considered, like, let's throw a random number out, like 8 by 8 or something, then you would make the whole area be something divisible by 8, you would think. But I guess that just makes too much goddamn sense. Just doing some nice gliding, baby, all the way back to the base. Probably get some more water going. I do want to try and make some more aluminum, so that way we can bring some aluminum and make some more boxes too, so that way once we go and move our items, we'll have enough space to be able to move everything. I think it was, what, 9 silicone blocks? We had 21 left, so we can make 2 more boxes. 3 boxes might be enough to hold everything. It might be pretty close. I'm not sure. My base is somewhere around here. That's not it. It's like tucked right in here, I think. I definitely didn't build this base in a super easy spot to find. There it is. I didn't realize that there was a compound right above me. I actually thought that was a player base. When I looked at it from down below, I didn't see the stuff above it. I thought that was a player base up there. I didn't realize there was a compound, like, right above me. Okay, so first things first, I'm pretty sure we do not have enough granite to be able to fill the Thopter right now. So, step one. Thopter, go in the butt. Step 2. Let's go get some more blood. Wait, no, pause. I think we still have some blood on us. No, we don't. Okay, never mind. Step 2, go get some more blood to get us some more water pumping. Which is actually almost due time, too. Which means we can dump our water from our bottles and do that whole shenanigans again. But let's go wipe out this camp and take their blood.
Shields up. Reveal yourself.
I don't think so, buddy. I'm gonna suck you good with my big thing. All right.
Someone's here. Reveal yourself.
What? How'd that miss? Shenanigans. Get out of here. Get out of my face. Wait, I hit my melee button. I pulled up the melee weapon. Bullshit. I call shenanigans. I missed and killed the guy behind him! I didn't even mean to do that.
I need backup.
I think I'm gonna do a melee build. I think I'm gonna change to a melee build once I unlock more classes. I think I'll probably still use the turret, but I'm gonna take some of the other skills and a bunch of the passives for melee. I did range last time I played. I kind of feel like just going in and being a melee boy this time. Kinda sounds fun. You love melee? Yeah. Yeah, my plan is to finish all the trials, like, as soon as I'm done moving bases. My plan is to finish the trials so I can have beds for water. Because beds are real nice for just throw some bodies in every hour and just get mass amounts of water. And then once that's done and my base is moved and I feel comfortable, I'm probably gonna start working on class quests. And then we'll probably be working on class quests for freaking days. I don't remember, because I did every quest in the game last time, so I don't remember exactly how long it takes to hit, like, max rank on all the classes. But I know it takes a little bit. Oh, are we almost full on water? Let's, What do we want to get cooking? I guess we need aluminum for boxes, right? Get more aluminum cooking. Do we still have water left? No shot, right? Oh, wait. Oh, wow, we actually ran out of aluminum, and we have some extra water. Start some extra steel, too. Okay. We emptied our containers, and I'm guessing it's still due time. Yep. Oh, these aren't refreshed yet. OP. That's a bummer. Well. Let's see if we can go find some more water. I know there's a few spots, but I can't remember exactly where they are. With plants. I think there was at least one pile of plants over this way. I think it was like right over here. And then I don't really know any others. So we'll just drive around till the end of due time, which is almost the end of due time. I should really learn where more are. I guess I never did it 2 nights in a row back to back like that. I figured the plants just were respawned every day kind of thing. Certainly interesting to know that. Guys, that's a rock. I think I see dew plants glowing. But we're almost out of time.
Someone. Someone's here.
Poor dew harvesting time. No, we missed it. Oh, mind your own business over there. Whatever. We're gonna collect what we can because we're probably not gonna be back to the spot. Take their blood while we're here. Alright, we'll head back to base, and what did we end up getting? Oh, we have like a container and a half. That's actually not that bad. Try to yoink our, the ones near our base again before we leave. We're gonna go do a decent-sized granite trip. That way we can fill the Ornithopter full of granite and then go see if we can build our base the rest of how we want to do it. Where's the buggy? The buggy's in my base. I'm going to get it right now. I was just looking for plants for water. And the bike is faster. I was trying to catch the dew harvesting time while it was prime. But we're gonna drink some water. Just collect all the blood. Yeah, I have it going. I'm just completely out. I usually do both. I literally just started all of my water worth of crafting. And I dumped my containers to get even more water. And I figured I'd just refill them during due time. You have those miserable wind trap thingies. Yeah, I don't want to go for the first tier. I might get some of the bigger tier ones, I'm not sure. Whoops, that was not the button I wanted. It's supposed to have 6 to 8 improved blood things. Yeah, I only have 2 at the moment. I kind of built a half-assed until I get the new base up. I want to get the body thing, too. I'm gonna try to complete the trials here soon. Now that I have the Thopter. Because that 43k blood an hour is real nice. Between you and your buddy, you don't have enough purifiers? Damn. Sometimes I just don't do enough combat to keep those running. That's why I like having the bodies going. I usually like to have 2 or 3 beds going. And then what I used to do on my old save is I would use the bigger copter and go fill it up with, like, I can't remember how many bodies I could fit. I could fit like 8 or 10 bodies or something like that in it. And I would just fly it to a compound, kill everything, grab the bodies, load it up into the plane, and fly it back to the base, and then throw them in a chest. And then just every hour I'd throw bodies on there, and just... like, if you have 2 beds, 86k blood an hour, or water an hour, I mean. But, if we are online, we're always ethically sourcing bodies, yeah. Yep. But usually I do all of the above. I usually have some purifiers going, I usually have some bodies going. I stop dew harvesting once I get all that going. How much granite? How much does this weigh? 196. Okay. I'm pretty sure doesn't the Ornithopter Scout only have like 250 weight or something like that? But we're still not at that. I can't remember what the Ornithopter weight has. $252. Head back. We'll check the weight. Man, we got quite a lot in this one little area. They didn't even go very far from the base. Wonder if that means someone's... I just heard a flare go off. I feel like that usually is like when someone goes near it, a flare goes off, right? I wonder if someone's around. Wait, is my dagger almost broken? Oh, okay. The little bar in the durability bar in the corner looks like it's empty. I had a chest that had the rest of my... Oh, here's some of it. Not gonna all fit, though. Well, let's just plop the Ornithopter down, I guess. And then we'll go from here to the Ornithopter. Oh, no, the Ornithopter can hold way more than 250. Well, whatever, we'll go use what we have, I guess. I feel like we're gonna need more. Whatever. Fuck it. I don't care. I'm gonna go fill my canisters with water, because I don't want my stinginess to be a problem. Do we want to move some other things while we're at it? Wait, hold on. How much aluminum do we have? Do we have enough to make another chest yet? Has it crafted? Ooh, we might. We have some sitting at the base. We'll take our steel, too. I'm just wondering if we should load some stuff up before we go. Because we're gonna have to make trips later on anyway. Is there anything else we're gonna need to craft here before we move everything? Like, do I need to leave any, like, raw materials, like capacitors and servox and stuff like that? Or can I just yoink everything, like, whatever I can fit and go? Fuck it. Yep, and it only has a certain amount of slots. That's actually the main problem right there, is the amount of slots. Which we can also fill our inventory, as long as we don't hit weight limit. There's a lot of this stuff that we can actually break down, like, into simpler materials, like those things. Those are gonna stay and get broken down. Sandbike engine. I'd rather just, if I'm gonna do another sandbike, I'd rather just make a new one fresh when it comes to sand bikes. We're full. Okay, that's fine. We'll go with that. At least it's a start to moving everything. Base number 2 is this way. I did a full circle. All right. I am a little weary about the color of our parts. Like, we should have plenty of durability on them for now. But, the nervousness that it gives me, I probably will replace them once I get the new base up and materials pumping and stuff like that. Might actually, I kind of forgot about that. That might actually detour me from doing my quests at some point, because I'm going to be using the Thopter a lot while questing, and I might rip through durability, but we'll just have to keep an eye on it and see. Like, inventory, I don't know if inventory is going to break too much. Like, usually the inventory's durability doesn't go down all that much. but the engine in the wing probably gonna be a problem. You know what I kind of want to do? Like, it's not gonna be the coolest look, because like I said, I'm not going for looks here. But I think my plan is gonna be to just to do something at least like so it's not just literally one big box like I joked about. I think what I'll do is I'm gonna fill this whole square of room that I have with foundations, and then I'm gonna leave the center. The center is gonna be where I land my Thopter, I think. Maybe I'll do a tunnel in, too, where I can drive my vehicle, so I have room for my Thopter and my other vehicles. And then completely surround the outside with whatever extra room I have, and just have smack dab in the center be my spot where I land, and just have like a whole compound all around it be my building area. That's kind of my vision for right now. For the first, for base design 1. Wait, what? Oh, insufficient stability, I see. I was trying to, like, put a new hologram, not build off that hologram. Alright. Cool. And then... what are we thinking size-wise for the garage? Like, if we give it 3... what are we at right now? We're at 1, 2 for that. If we give it 3 wide, what is that gonna look like? Let's throw some walls down and just get a visual on what I'm thinking. Just to see how much space we have. How would we do this? It would be like this, right? One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that might be a little too small, maybe. I don't know. Maybe it is a little too small. It would be enough for the... It would be enough for the... Thopter, but I don't think it would be enough for... all my other vehicles, too. And if I make the other, like the attack chopper before I get my base bigger, that would be a problem too. Two just seems so thin to do what I was thinking though. Like that'd be like the size of this room all the way around. That wouldn't be a ton of... I mean, it would be a ton of space, it would just be a lot of space really spread out. I don't know. I like the idea of it, though, so I think I'm gonna do it. What would... Do we have, like, a... What would the center look like? If we were to do, like, a 2-block center on either side here. We'll go 3 this way. What would that be? That'd be... fuck it. Hear it. Boom. 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 That leaves... Oh, that might actually work out well. That leaves 2 right in the center there. Which could be how we drive in. And then we could do like a ramp up and over the opening. I'm thinking. Something like that. What is that? 4 on each side? Shit. You know what I just realized? We might have to do a little innie. We might have to delete these foundations to do a ramp because we're touching the wall. I mean, honestly, the buggy can probably drive up this without a problem. I'm just not sure about the bike. Okay. Let's see how this lines up. If we were to do like that. Once again, we are kind of trying to make it look at least a little bit textured, but we're not, like, really tryharding this base. Because I want to build out of the Harkonnen mat once I unlock it. Sorry, I know I keep repeating myself, but just in case there's anyone that's, like, new or wondering why. Aw, so this doesn't work out perfectly. That's kind of a bummer. What if we do... Boom, 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 boom. And then we... demolish this one and make it this one. And then we demolish these and do this. I don't have a good building sense either. Like, I'm not good at building bases. Like, even when I do build something that looks like somewhat cool, it's still not gonna look that great. Just because I'm not...
Sector weather alert.
Jesus, I'm not good at that kind of thing.
Approaching.
Uh-oh. We emptied our Ornithopter, right? That we did. Okay, we're good. Vehicle is out of range. There we go. We can just stick that in our butt for now. Wait. Did I mess up even? Okay, I messed up on one side. Actually, this should be even more narrow. This wall should be in even more. I think we have to do two.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Alright, fine. I'll go hide. Sandstorm, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What am I making for food later? Might just do a bowl of cereal later. Probably gonna be, pretty late by the time I go to eat. Hey, we did bring enough for another box. Good. We're gonna be moving these later, so we're just gonna slap them down for now. Hell yeah. Lucky Charms. Sometimes I get Lucky Charms. I think the interior wall, I know I started it cycling between the two materials, but I think what we're just gonna do is... we're just gonna do the Duneman. Okay. And then... that... Sure. Fine. One of these is gonna have to be a doorway, too. So I think that's what we're gonna do. This is gonna be our garage where we park all of our vehicles. That's a decent size, I think. It needs to be too high anyway. One, so we can fit buildings in here and stuff. Or not buildings, but there's a lot of construction stuff that... A lot of, facilities that require too high. So we want it to be too high anyway. Okay. That's good to go. Now we gotta do the outer wall, which what I'm thinking we're gonna do... Oh, nope. Outer. We're gonna do kind of the opposite of what we did. And it might look dumb, but I don't even care. I'm not even gonna check it. That's what we're doing. We're just doing the opposite of what we did on the first floor. Just checkerboard it. If it looks bad... Tough. That's what I should do. I should move right next to someone who has a really cool looking base and just make the ugliest base that I possibly can. Just so they have a massive eyesore right next to their beautiful constructed base. Does that mean? Oh, I fucked up. There we go. Okay. And then I guess we're probably going to be doing a second floor at some point. Which means we're not going to do a fancy... Wow, I just misclicked all the buttons. I'm trying to do freaking Q and E to get to roofs. There we go. Since we're going to be doing another floor at some point, we don't want to do the fancy roofs. So we're just going to do very basic bitch this. I need to figure out what material I need for the hollow door, too, so I can get my, openings ready. And we might need more power to be able to do it, too. We are technically water sealed under here, so we're gonna finally demolish this. So that way we can start actually getting this the way we want it. Continue with the roofs for now. We'll fix all of this after. Oh, I said, like, sometimes I eat Lucky Charms. I never actually told you what I was gonna have. I have honeycomb cereal right now. I kinda got hooked on that again recently. It's a simple cereal, but real good. I was hooked on Cinnamon Toast Crunch before I got into the honeycomb. Look at that. I think that's a half decent. You know, I hate the doors, like I hate the way they open. Man, I can't believe the frickin'... We have a wide door. I can't believe the doorways... There's like no good doorways. These are really big too. Much bigger than I wanted. Oh, I guess... Yeah, I know these are huge. I was trying to figure out a way that I could do a doorway without actually having a door that would look decent, but I genuinely think that this set just doesn't look good enough. I think we're just gonna have to use a different set, unfortunately. Because I think this has a passageway. And that's what I want. Is this off? Oh, that's disappointing. Wide passageway. Does this wide passageway have a door? How wide is it? Is too wide? Let's check it, because I do not like this, It does. We can tell it to always be open, though, right? But is that dumb? The problem right now that I have is, if I put a one passageway down, we're gonna have 3 foundations on this side, and then 1 here, and then this would be the passageway, and then 2. It's gonna be off-centered, unfortunately. We could do these doors, and then just say, like, disable close automatically. And then just, like, leave them open, right? I guess we'll just do that for now. We also have to fix this wall, where we had corner wall, boom, boom. Oh, is this... No, that's right. No, we're good. We're on the wrong set. This. And then this. Wait, no, that's not like the other side. Oh, okay, I see what's happening here. Our whole building is off a little bit, which is unfortunate, but whatever. I'm not gonna fix it now. We're 1 extra foundation, like, this way than we are this way. Which is... I don't know how that happened. Because isn't this just 1 big square? So how did that happen? That's right, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No! What is happening? Why was I able to get, like, a 2 perfect center here, but I can't get it here? Boom, 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 boom. And then there should be 4, and then a blank. And then it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a blank. Yeah, okay. No, I'm just an idiot. I think we're good. This one just has to be this. And we're good. Okay. That's right. This is how we did it in the other side, too. I'm just big dumb. Big dum-dum. North the big dum-dum. Okay. Big dum-dum. Dum-dum. Big dum-dum. Okay, close automatically is a no. Okay. So we should have pretty much the plan. Which I'd like to do, like... One, we might need to do this. To give them a ramp to get in. Just in case. Shit. You know what I just realized is gonna be a little awkward? When we put our hollow wall down, right, it's gonna connect from right here, this corner, to this corner, which means there's gonna be a little gap from where the foundation starts to where it goes to the ground, if we do that. We might have to do... I did something similar like this to my other base before. We might have to do something like... something like this. And have it be indented, right? So then we'd have our hollow door be right here. That might be what we just have to do for now. Which is gonna narrow this walkway a little more than I had planned. But that's my fault for building right on the border. So... and then go back to this set. Put some walkways in. Not the same material either, but Dune Man just doesn't have enough pieces. So whatever, it's fine. Oh my god, did I actually... Oh. I see. Try to give it just a little bit of a... little bit of design rather than just being like a big ol' square. Something like that. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need materials to be able to build our hollow walls. We need calibrated cervix and cobalt paste. We already brought some steel. Okay. 20 per one, too. Now, is that 20 per, like, square? No, okay, I think I can just do one whole big thing for just the one material cost. So that means we need 20, 40, 60 cobalt paste. Alright. How were we looking on granite? 480 left. Is that really it? Well, we're probably gonna need to do some more building, so we can head back, we can get some granite, we can get some cobalt paste. Now, cobalt paste, if I'm not mistaken, that costed the etherite crystals, right? And we don't have any more of those at that base. Which means, on the way back, should we stop for some more crystals and just mine them by hand? I think that's the play, right? I don't think it's gonna be... That's the only bad thing is, I don't know how easy, unless maybe I can get there from right here. We'll have to see. I don't know how easy it's going to be to get the buggy into the caves now that I, like, built up here, once I move the buggy up here. Or do we risk it and try to take the buggy? We grab, like, a handful of things in the buggy, but not fill it completely. We drive all the way around here to the entrance. We grab some crystals as we travel through. No, we don't have a means of crafting it up here yet. which means we would also have to get the materials for a chemical refinery. We'd have to get more power going, probably. I mean, we could do that, and then we'd have the buggy moved up here, which we have to do eventually anyway. We just have to make sure we have the materials for a chemical refinery, which would be just copper. Should have copper at the base, I think. But we don't have water here yet. No, let's just go grab some crystals by hand. This is too much work. Like, now that I realize I gotta do water, which means I need water canisters. I need to get my fabricators up here, then I need to go get blood, and then I need to get that processing, and we already have some going at that base, so I think what we'll do is we will just take a pause for a minute, and we will go get our, Actually, you know what I just realized? We could probably put the wall right here. Nothing says it has to be on the complete outside. Although, that means, like, strangers could walk into the base through here. That means we would have to have doors here that open and shut. Or have, like, the hollow... Isn't there a material that has hollow doors? It's one of these, isn't it? Prudence door. These. Granted, the skin isn't gonna look right. But it's like a door without a door. Nah, for now we'll just put it here. Unless something stops us. It's fine. Alright, let's head back to other base. We'll grab some more granite while we're there. We will grab the materials needed to get our doorways up. And then we'll fill up the rest of the way on whatever we can hold. And that'll be like another moving trip. But we're gonna make a pit stop for some crystals first. So, let us go and just mark, like, what, usually, like, the comb extraction facilities, so, like, right there, roughly, maybe. How much is... I wonder how much Ethlite crystals you need. To make, like, 60 cobalt paste. I hope it's not too much, or else I would have been better off just taking the buggy here. Oh shit.
Identify yourself.
There's two of them.
I'm coming for. Death to you!
Well, we're gonna need some blood anyway. All right. Um. Oh, please. Oh, please get me out. Oh, thank God. That would have not been good. With my Ornithopter here just chilling, too. At least it would have been safe. It should be enclosed, so it shouldn't take any damage being here. Man, I'm kind of second-guessing myself here. One more cervix can be nice. I'm starting to wonder if I should have just taken the buggy up here. And done like a good trip, and then worst case, I just bring it back to my old base, and then... I just don't know how many I need, because I'm trying to remember back when I did my first trip. I swear my first trip was only like 160 cobalt paste, I think. And I filled my whole bike, which would have been like 250 inventory, and my inventory. Which is like a decent size trip. And I don't really want to gather all that by hand again. Do we have more in here? I don't see any more. Should have checked that before I went out. I could have just got my plane and flew to the next spot. At least we can fight in here better. We're stronger than the last time we were here. Last time we were pretty weak. We do got more guys here. What you hiding for there, buddy? Scared? That guy just fucked up my friend. Does Google know? Can I Google it real fast? How much ethylite per cobalt paste dune? Cobalt paste in Dune requires 2 Etherite crystals and 75 water. Is that really it? That means 60 would mean we only need 120 crystals? Is that really true? That feels wrong. But if that's the case, I think we're probably already good. Do we put our faith in the AI? We have 200. It seems wrong, but I'm gonna put faith in the AI response. Because ain't no one got time to hand mine. When buggies exist. Alright, while we're gliding, I'm gonna get my second cup of coffee cooking. Alright. Well, we definitely didn't get the things on my list done, which I put in the title. We got the Ornithopter done. We started building the next base, but I have about an hour left until I'm hopping off for the night, which is unfortunate. So we're probably just going to keep getting the base set up tonight. We're probably not going to start the class quests yet, I don't think. Okay, so there should be a compound around here, and my base is under it. Yeah, right here. Alright. Stay there. Ornithopter, stash that. Go deposit our blood. Chemical refinery. What are we looking at for cobalt paste? 69. Okay, well... So, that's the problem. That's what I was worried about with the recipe. It's... The big... chemical refinery is probably only 2 crystals. The small one is 3. But we still got enough. We're okay. We have 43 already, actually. And we're making 67 more. So we have enough. Which is good. And since we had 47 already, we won't have to wait for as many to craft because we need 60. So, but the plan was, just in case something happens, we might as well store this. And then we're gonna go gather ourselves some more granite, because we're starting to get a bit low. And I don't know that there's any granite up where I built, so... I say another 2k more granite, and we'll probably be good for a while. 2k granite built almost the entire first floor. In worst case, if we happen to need a second floor, which I don't even know if we're gonna, 2k granite might be enough. So. And worst case, we try to find the closest spot that has granite and run the buggy to it. Or if we only need a little bit more, go grab it by hand. They never added a keybind to change between vehicle seats, did they? That was something I always wanted them to do, but... Because it is a little tedious swapping seats like this, but I mean the buggy is so worth it, it's fine. Okay. That should be enough granite for the next trip. Wonder how we're looking on copper. Since I'm in my base, I can probably check what was at the refinery. Small chemical refinery. Yeah, I have 166 somewhere. Okay. How are we looking? We're at 57. Okay, we need 60. To grab my coffee. It's done. Took a lookin'. Okay. Back in there. Back in there. Come on. Alright. My out of shape old ass had a really bad back spasm. I really need to start exercising again. I actually noticed myself, like, I've always been fat, but, like, there's times when I'm fat and in shape, like, if that makes sense, like, okay, that might be a bad way of wording it. What I mean is fat, but I can move around without getting too tired, right, because I've done a good job, like, exercising, and that exercising... the cardio that I do and everything makes me, like, not get tired from doing simple things, you know? My body doesn't get exhausted from just, like, walking up the stairs, if that makes sense. But since I stopped exercising months ago, more than months ago at this point, start by touching your toes. But yeah, since I stopped exercising a while ago at this point, I've noticed, like, the decline. Really shitty. That's what, it's so hard to, like, take the time to exercise, but I always like the results. And it's such a weird contradiction of, like, I like I like the feeling it gives me in, like, the long-term effects of exercising, but I don't like the short-term immediate, like, alright, I gotta go spend the next, like, 45 minutes to an hour of my day exercising, and that's 45 minutes to an hour less that I can, like, stream and work on content and stuff like that, and it's just rough. Okay, we're gonna take what we have. We have 60, which should be the roof, 2 doorways, 20 each. I think that's good. We definitely... I think we already took some iron, didn't we? Well, we definitely want to take some copper. Where is the rest of our copper? It said we had 160 somewhere. Okay, that's good. So copper, paste, buggy stuff. Let's drop our Ornithopter down and start loading it up. And then grab some iron with us, grab some steel. Oh, you know what? We actually needed some cervix, right? I almost forgot to do that. That would have been bad. Yeah, I have an exercise bike, like you can see my mini fridge barely, just like right back there. And then right next to that, along the rest of the wall to the door of this room, I have an exercise bike, and then I have some weights that I used to lift, and I'd like have enough like floor space to be able to do some like sit-ups and other exercises and stuff. Is what I used to do. As like I do, like, depending on where I'm at in my exercise, like when I really go at it like consistently, like I used to do every other day, I'd exercise, and I got to the point where I was doing between 25 to 30 minutes on my exercise bike, pumping pretty fast. At least like pretty fast for like me anyway. Maybe we'll take this with us, too. We already got some iron. We'll leave some iron here. That's fine. We shouldn't need any cloth. If we're gonna start building stuff, you might need actuators. I think actuators are usually for other, like, shit, but... we probably won't need diamond dust. This is all really just, yeah. We might need more power. We want to grab these? Fuck it. Where's our, like, science facility materials? Oh, F1 driver hotkey, F2 mining seat? Oh, shit. That was not a thing when I played before. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Yo, wait, I'm so confused. Am I actually out? Wait, hold on. That's actually crazy, because I think if all my science facility stuff aren't in these chests, then that means the last bit of my plane was crafted here. Using these. That's crazy. Yeah. I think I barely crafted my plane. I have, like... Do I really have absolutely zero? I think I am totally out of the other science facility mat. Like, I have 4 of the cervix, whatever the other one is. I think I used every last bit of it to craft my ship before. Oh, no, wait. I think I took those to my other base. I'm an idiot. Forget what I said. My last trip, I took them to that base. God, I'm stupid. Alright. I think we're good for now. Let's just fill our inventory with random stuff that we're gonna be taking. Sure, we don't really have the weight to do anything too heavy. As I grab something kinda heavy. Okay, that's fine. This should be a solid trip. Until I realize I forgot something, which probably happened. That's fine. Ow! Rude! Man, I'm excited to get my buggy and try those hotkeys now. Can you? The question is, can you re-keybind them as well? That'd be cool. Can I glide while looking at settings? Vehicle. Yeah. I'm pretty sure these weren't a thing last time. I'll have to think about what key I want that on. I mean, F1 and F2 is doable. I think it got added, update after last. Gotcha. Yeah, I haven't played since launch. I think I started roughly like 4 or 5 days after the game came out. Or something like that. Played it for about 130 hours. And then took a break until this time, where I started fresh again on a new character and everything with a few friends. Oh, look at that beautiful square. Isn't it amazing? I'm such a good designer. Okay, that's everything from my inventory. Everything from a plane gets moved. Nice, we still haven't filled the first chest. We have one extra chest to fill here before we need to get more materials. But theoretically, we should be able to build this stuff now. Okay, we just don't have enough power to run it. Is that what just happened? Which is as expected. Let's place down, like... because we're going to be doing a lot of adding buildings and stuff. And then go to the Thief. Power it up, which should give us this. Hell yes. The question is, do we have enough power to Wait, why don't we have... Oh, never mind. It just wasn't registering. I think that's the plan for that. You're waiting for the console release, but you'll be well prepared after a while. I didn't realize the game wasn't on console. That's cool. They are bringing it to console though. That's nice. I just assumed it was already on console. Oh shit! I fucked up. There we go. So our base should be fully sealed from the outside now. We're water sealed in this room. Yep. Nice. Cool. I'm happy with this base design for now. I mean, once again, I've said this before. I'm not going for looks right now. Because I'm going to be changing materials. I just have to unlock the material that I actually want to build with. So this is just a temporary base. Basically, my plan is going to be to purchase the probes that expand my building claim area. And then I'm going to expand in every direction and upward. That will buy me a lot of room, and then when I get the material that I want to build with, I will build in the expanded area. I'll start the base, and then I'll just move my stuff from this to there. And then, oh, I never put my ramps down over on this side. And once I get everything moved, I'll tear this down, and then build that one bigger and make it look like halfway decent. But I'm not a real good builder, so I don't have, like, a mind for design. But I'll do the best that I can. Come on now. There we go. Alright, we should be able to drive in. We should be good to take our buggy here now. And finish the base move. I'm just gonna slap down our building stuff for now. Because we're gonna need things like a refinery. We're gonna need a big, which is gonna need more cobalt paste to get the big processor in here. We need more silicone blocks. Our structure's full. My plan was to leave that other base the way it was too, which means I do need to go make more silicone blocks. Wait, I did bring more sand though, didn't I? Silicone block. Oh, but it also takes water. Wow, we are in a super catch-22. In order to make a blood shit to get water, we need water to make the silicone blocks. You know what we can do? Wait, can we make a water? We can make a water cistern. Do that. Ready? Watch this tech. Deposit all the water from my canisters, so I don't have anything to drink right now. And then we use that water to craft silicone blocks. And then we dehydrate to death in the desert because we're stupid. No, the trick here is gonna be going to a spot that isn't gonna get us killed. Killing some guys. Getting some blood, which will then get us some water. We do have right to the west. Did we empty everything out of this just in case we gotta store it away? We did. Okay. Funcom said they might do crossplay. Nice. That's awesome. Look at this base. I didn't even see this one before. Wait, is this a base? Yeah, yeah. It's like, it's nothing crazy. But it's just like, I always have a hard time doing like separated buildings and stuff, but it's big. A lot of construction there. Do Reaper helps a ton? Yeah, I have one. I just don't know where there's any flowers by this new base. We are close to optimal dew time.
The Imperial dogs attack.
Dude, he's serpentining. He knows what's up. No, don't bandage.
Enemy spotted.
So that was a quick attack. Ooh, I am not getting my parries off. I'm not good at parrying the heavies. Or the lights, apparently, either. Man, I thought I got that in time. Oh, I hate fighting 2 melee. They interrupt your big heavy stab. There we go.
Accept your fate.
There we go. We are all set now. Even if our water gets super low, we can now just go to base and process some of this blood that we just collected. So, oh, speaking of, is it good dew time? Yeah, optimal dew harvesting time. We found some flowers. Which, that's good. Almost filled a canister, actually. We are set on water. I can't wait to get better gear. And be able to stomp the guys up here in this area. And I need to get my classes upgraded and unlocked. I'm looking forward to that. Okay. Guys, did you know it's a good idea that if you're gonna drop your shield to shoot, that you should actually hit the target and not miss? Pretty crazy, right? This is why I don't play shooter games, by the way. In case anyone was ever wondering. That melee fight went better. A little less embarrassing. I thought there was going to be a pathway up to this compound. But, I guess not. But that's what the Spencer belt's for. And climbing. I need to get a better power pack, too. We run out of power real quick with the full suspensor belt. Wait, where is this compound? Is it... There's no way it's this high, right? I guess it is. Man, if I want their blood, though... I don't really... Well, I killed them anyway. They're gonna despawn by the time I get to the top floor. So I really want to kill the bottom floor ones first, get their blood before I work my way up. Because I don't kill all that fast. Oh my god. The poison might kill her. That was a headshot and a body shot.
Someone's here.
Damn, I can't nick that little part of her head. Ow! Bitchin' sniper! Uh-oh. That's a grenade. Don't mind me. Just gonna collect blood while people are grenading me. Wait, did that guy... Oh, she actually died, I think. Wait, did I not get the, like, the hit notification of death? No, that was my chance. I suck. Whoa, what a parry! Bro's got moved. Why does my character trip like that? Is that just a bug? I hate that so much. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. He will kill me quick. Fuck the flamethrower guy. Oh, shit. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Oh my god, my character tripped again. Dude's got stamina for days. And now the flamethrower guy is coming. Fuck off. Oh, I missed the parry. Not good. Not good. They're shooting me from up top, too. You know what we say to flamethrower guys? Not today. I really need to get these melee guys down. There's 2 flamethrowers! That's a problem. 1 flamethrower I can handle. 2 flamethrowers I can't. Can we get some of this blood before the bodies disappear? The bodies disappeared, didn't they? Damn. I just want blood, man. Yeah, the enemies are real spicy here. My shield not up? Not enough power. Oh, wow. It had to fully yeah, I need a better shield generator, too. That just recharged so slow. Man, what happened? Did I, like... My power is terrible now. It used to not be too bad. I wonder, I put the full suspensor belt on. I wonder if the full suspensor belt passively takes Thank God that he doesn't aim well right away, or I probably would have been dead. Ready for the melee flamethrower tech. Oh. Oh. No, that hit me! I'm fucked. I'm fucked. We're okay. Get our stamina back. Oh my god, he's toasting. Oh, he did that fast. I'm dead. I'm super dead. Ooh. I'm dead. He self-revived. It's okay. I suck. I didn't expect to run out of stamina when he punched me like that. That was bad. Okay, we got one down. Wow, he nicked me with that. That's got some range. A lot more range than I thought it did. I gotta try to get... Man, sometimes they have a little bit of a wind-up to the flamethrower, and sometimes they just do it instantly. Come on, buddy, walk a little closer. Ugh. Ow. Their guns break my shields real quick, too. I actually gotta be worried about that. No compatible... Oh, I filled up on blood. The last few kills were pointless. Now, let's loot this place. There might be... If this compound is big enough... Oh, there's still more enemies. Another flamethrower, bro. Really? Okay. Since we've already done so much, we might as well loot this area. I think up here has, like, the calibrated... Not calibrated, no. Whatever those things are. Light caliber compressors. Those might be useful. Bandages, because we blew through so many. Some water. We'll fill our, things with those. And we'll loot everything, fuck it. I was gonna try to be picky, but... eh. I'm not seeing a fancy chest, though, which is too bad. I was hoping maybe we'd get lucky and clearing this would amount to a fancy chest, too, but... I know some of these little areas have the fancies. But, oh well. We're full on blood. That's what we wanted to do anyway, so... we've completed our goal. Which means we can pop our copter back down. Head back to base. You guys saw nothing. You guys saw nothing. Okay. So we did get the materials needed, crafting that stuff to be able to make a thingy. We can actually make two. Let's not do that just yet. Let's wait till we have, like, good materials and everything processing up here. We also don't have a lot of storage yet anyway. I would like to make the bigger water... Did I already learn the recipe for that? Yeah, medium water systems, which we can actually make one. What does that take? That's why I didn't want to do another one. Silicone blocks. Ideally, I don't even want to use those small ones anymore. I'll delete that one in a bit, probably. Let's get one of these down. Which should hurt, but yeah, that's more than our other base already. So that's good. What do we need next? Ideally, we want to get our medium ore refinery ASAP. Which required... more cobalt paste. We had more crafting at the base. We have the means of getting water now. So, I think we can move the buggy up here. Wait, hold on. Pause. Let me make sure that I deposit everything that I don't want to have on me. Okay. Alrighty. Yikes. The only bad thing is typically I usually get off in about 22 minutes. And my plan was to get the buggy, load it up with as much as I can without making it too inventory heavy, and then driving it through the crater over here, and then hoping that from here I can come up out of it. Up here, maybe, with any luck. Which would bring me up to this, which could get me to the base. That's what I'm hoping, and then while I'm going through here, I would loot crystals with the buggy. Because we need more crystals. But I feel like that's going to be a long trip, and I have 22 minutes. Fuck it, let's try it. I mean, I can go a little later than... 22 minutes is just when I like to hop off. It'll be 5 a.m. That gives me a little bit of time to get food, wind down, and sleep. Or get ready to sleep. But... Yep, YOLO indeed. But it will be really nice to have the buggy up north. So this is gonna go in our pocket. We're gonna go up here, first things first. We're gonna take the cobalt paste that we have, and we're gonna load it into the buggy. The fuel too. We're gonna load... this stuff. This stuff. You know, before we... that's gonna waste more time. Fuck it. Let's, all this stuff we're not gonna use, right? Shields, gear that we're not gonna use. Our old buggy head we're not gonna use. The duplicate Dew Reaper, our old blood extractor. Meticulously go through every single chest and grab anything that we can crush. Our old cutter ray? There's no way we're using that anymore. Sandbike booster. We may still use the booster on our sandbike. I will keep that. I think that's everything. Alright, let's go crush all this. The sandworm is staring at you. Yeah, there is a chance that if you piss it off and then you land, sometimes it does, like, come up and just look at you. It's actually really creepy when it does that. I haven't seen it do that in a while. Okay, buggy cut array. Recycle. Passive dispenser. That, the sword. The old Dew Reaper, pants, gun. Sandbike engine, scout gloves, field, boots. Blood extractor. Proof cut array. I'm worried about crushing... Actually, I don't think it shows any of my own gear here. The only thing I really missed, I think, is the Holtzman shield. Dodged its attack and then started staring at you. Gave you an achievement. Nice. Okay, so that's emptied, that's emptied. That's our blood. That's our power that we're gonna leave the base running for a bit. Repair station. I think that is everything. I don't think we have anything up here. Anything we made, we grabbed. I don't give a shit about the ammo. Bandages can be applied to me. I was low on those. That's actually good. Scrap metal, we can find scrap metal. Drinks, I don't really care about right now. Materials, we'll have to fly back, probably. We can take the binocs. We can take the spice. It doesn't weigh that much. This doesn't weigh that much. We can take these. Scrap metal we can ignore. I'm gonna fly my money. My money is something I really don't want to lose. Like, some of this stuff would hurt to lose, but the money would be really sad to lose. Okay, I think that's enough that we can make it in one more trip with the plane. I think we can empty out the rest of our chests. So this buggy trip. And I did load fuel into it, right? We have extra slots for the crystals we're gonna mine. We have space. There is fuel in there. We have fuel in our inventory. Our plane is in our inventory. Oh, are we at due? No, we're not at due time yet. It's fine. We have enough water, I think. Okay, here we go, guys. The big drive. This is so dumb of me. I have 15 minutes until I wanted to go. If this works out, though, we're actually not too far from the crack. So technically, we could just, technically, we could just go through it and make sure that we can traverse it and not bother grabbing anything. Or maybe just grab like a couple rocks or something just to get us some extra paste, but not too many. And just do the normal trip. Might be the play. So that way I'm not up all freaking night. Well, I mean, I've already been up all night, but... Alright, a little bit further and we can pass right like there. Hopefully without hitting any drum sand. made him mad. He came pretty quick. He must have been close. I didn't look both ways. And then there's drum sand there. Jesus, that kind of scared me. That happens every time I cross here. He's lurking. He's right over there. Might as well refuel. Okay. I think next section... No, it's right here. I always mix that up. This is where we want to turn in to get to the crack. My game's stuck saying zone name at the top. I don't think it's supposed to do that. Oh, we're just about optimal dew time. Let's actually give it a couple seconds, because we are not full containers on water. We can fill up our containers here. Are we optimal yet? Yeah, we are. Okay. Good enough, we're almost full on water. No more delaying. But it has stars. Are you talking about like the shinies in the water, or is that what you're saying? It has stars? Wait, where am I? I did not take, like, the main path down. I guess I'm just gonna hope that this leads to the main path down. It looks like it does. Oh, zone name. I see. I gotcha. Drive right under the PvP zone. And we got a little bit. Let's try out these keybinds first try. I need to rebind them for sure, but F2. Oh, that's so nice. Beautiful. That is something I wanted them to do so badly last time we played. We have a camp of enemies, but I also don't see any more up ahead immediately, so I think we're going to turn around. We could technically use the blood, and these guys are a bit easier to kill. But I don't really have the time. If I want to gather crystals and I want to make it all the way to base. Although, honestly, we already got, like, not enough, but a decent chunk to sustain us for now. Like, what was that? Whatever we got divided by 3, we're up to 300 already. We have another 100 cobalt paste laying around. Honestly, I'm just gonna stay on the bottom level, because I'm pretty sure this bottom level is what takes us. And if we see another facility like we just saw, as we're passing through, we'll grab it, but I'm not going to go out of my way. I'm just going to go ahead towards... Because I don't even know... We might run into a big problem where I'm not even 100% sure if this tunnel leads all the way to my base, or if there's going to be, like, elevation in between. And if there's elevation in between, we might just have to go back to base, our old base for now. Until we can figure out how to get our buggy. Hey, someone's buggy's there. Or it's like a broken one, but it looks like in really good shape. Hold on. No. I don't want... Even if it is a broken one that I can claim, I don't want it. I don't want a buggy that's that broken. I'd rather just craft a new one. Making our way downtown. Oh, this is what Shrews must have saw before. Some people make bases down in here. It's pretty crazy looking. Just having some, like, dark, like, foggy area, and you just see, like, someone's base in there. It looks pretty cool. Alright, we got more crystals. We do have enemies. Oh, that was instinct. You know, we will kill these. I know I said I wasn't going to. But it is right here. These enemies are easier. Easy blood. There was one more, wasn't? Oh yeah, there he is. I missed. He died anyway. I can't wait to get a stronger weapon. He probably one-shotting these guys. But the poison already, like, kind of one-shots them. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure we get a pretty damn strong... Oh my god, there's another set of enemies. I missed this. God damn it. Oops. Wait, no. Is this the Hammer faction? I don't know. Are these bad guys, or... Oh, they're bad guys. They look different. If I remember correctly, doing the Mentat quest line gives a purple sniper that I think was pretty good. I can't remember if it, like, what, like, material tier it, like, would be considered. But I remember using that for a decent chunk of time. So I was gonna say it stinks that I'm about to go do quests and not get new gear. Once again, on instinct, I didn't use the keybinds. Oh, we've got the radiation. Are there any more crystals? Oh, there's one there. Question is, do I have to fight enemies to get to it? Seemingly, no? Alright, we're 600. Let's, head out of here. We got 1 minute till my planned end. Oh my god, that looks so sick. I don't know if I've seen that before. The fucking spooky, like, mouth opening with its fucking redness behind it. Cool. Friggin' going into Satan's bunghole. Looks like there's a sandstorm passing, or coming, or something. I see the red icon. Maybe my map is just fucked up. That sucked. You're in the middle of the desert. Did you get eaten? Oh, I forgot to tell you. I was gonna say that earlier, but I forgot to mention it. If you get eaten, you lose everything. Alright, so we need to figure out how to get to our base from here. In that case, you'll stop playing chicken with the worm. Yeah, it's good to, I mean, at least you learned it early. I should have said something sooner. Sorry about that. Oh, you didn't die yet, so it's good to know. Oh, okay. When you said, like, that sucked, I was in the middle of the desert, I just assumed you got eaten. Yeah, we should be good to go, man. That was a lot. I mean, I was hoping it would be that easy, but it worked out. This path, we're just gonna drive nice and flat all the way to our base. I like where we built. I'm happy with it. But yeah, all your tools, gear, everything in your inventory will go kapoof if the worm eats you. And here we are. Park in a decent spot so that way we can put our chopper down too. Which we'll do that just so we don't have it in our butt and like go somewhere like dangerous or something. We are all enclosed, so we should be safe. We have 7 days worth of power. But yeah, crossing things like your map isn't going to be cleared yet. But down here is where you're going to start. Obviously, bounce from island to island and try to be safe for here. If you want, like, a hot tip if you haven't built a base yet, I recommend trying to get, like, around here is the trade post. I know your map is probably going to be covered, but if you can get to the trade post and build your base either by the trade post or by the testing station, somewhere around here you'll have like quests to go there and stuff. So your first little base would be nice to build around there. Don't do like I did, where I built like down here. And I had to go like super far to get to the trade post. But if you already have a base, it's no big deal. It doesn't take too long to get to the quest where you can build a sand bike. That's where you did, you'll be moving. Yeah. Once you, it doesn't take too long to get to the sand bike, though, and once you get the sand bike, you can bomb around. But crossing this on foot is, I mean, it might be possible, but it is probably death. So I wouldn't move towards the middle of the map until you have a sand bike that you can cross with. Because the worm will probably eat you. That's where the worm stared at you. But yeah, once you have the sand bike, you could probably start, and you finished up all the quests for this area. Your quest will then take you up here. That's when you can probably consider, like, packing up and moving. You're looting some crash ship. Oh, like right here, this wreck? Probably. Yeah, that has good materials. You're gonna need materials for, like, gear and stuff in there. You need, like, mechanical parts for weapons and plasteel microflora fiber for armor. So those are good to loot. But yeah, new base up and running. We got the Ornithopter crafted today. Let's actually auto deposit. I guess we'll just fit as much as we can in here. Oh, actually, that's full. Do we have anything from the buggy that can fit in there? Do. We can stack things. And then we'll use our other chest to empty out the... Nope. Nope. Buggy. Nothing in the scout. And then the last few things from our inventory, and boom. Deposit the blood that we got so we can generate more water. How are we looking on silicone blocks? We can make 19 more. Might as well. Cobalt paste. We can make 69 with the amount of water we have. Yeah, let's do it. We still have 400 crystals, too. That way that'll be crafting while I am off. And we still have blood in here, which means we'll have some water when we get on, just in case we need it. Yeah. Cool. So So tomorrow we will probably, ooh. I don't think I'll be here for my daytime stream tomorrow, unfortunately. Kind of like today. I am gonna be pretty busy for the next week, but, I've got some work to do, and then I have to go pick up dinner, which I'll have to leave, like, at 5 or a little before 5 or something like that, so, between the work and picking up dinner, I probably won't have the time to stream, but I probably will be doing the nighttime stream, which is the one that's around this time now. I should... Yeah, I don't think there's any reason I wouldn't be, unless I, like, am really tired or feel like shit or something. But, yeah. We'll basically be working on getting all of our benches crafted here. Everything that we need. We have to make one more trip back to the other base to pick up materials and stuff that we left. I think we can make it all in one trip. We'll have to see. But if anything, 1 or 2 trips we'll go do that, and then we will be able to start processing things. Oh, we are crafting the cobalt paste. Actually, 6 more cobalt paste crafted. I'm glad I started that crafting. And we will be able to get our refinery up, which is good. And then from there, we'll just be able to get water going. We're definitely going to go do our trials. Whether I do them... If I have a little bit of time to play tomorrow, like, before stream, like, during the day when I'm not streaming, I might go do my trials real fast. I think I have a few more trials to do and get me to the point where I have the beds. Get me some beds set up. We also need to try to get, I want to try to get, like, I was spamming these generators, but I do want to try to get some of the wind ones up. So this will be a project for... but we need a bunch of cobalt paste to get these up. And we're probably gonna run out of steel. We can at least get like 3 of them. Maybe, if we can get enough cobalt paste. So that'll be a project to do, so that way our power isn't solely reliant on the fuel cells, which I think those... I don't remember if these take any kind of fuel. Or are they legit just wind? Because they're wind, right? So are they just passive? If that's the case, that might be nice, but you might need to put something in them, I'm not sure. But anyway. Yeah. We'll get the base built up more tomorrow. We'll get the trials done so we can get beds to get those big bursts of water from the beds. Maybe try to get some more materials so that way we can get more water cisterns, another fabricator, and whatever else we need going. Do some trips to empty out the base down south fully, and that way that will be pretty much done. We'll have to get like the gear and survival fabricator and weapon fabricator and vehicle fabricator, all those created again. And yeah. After that, it'll probably be working on maxing out Mentat, and then unlocking the other classes and maxing them, so that way we can have full use of our skill trees and really min-max a build. So, lots of work to do, and then we need to progress into later materials. So, there is so much stuff left to do. That's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you have a good night or day, whatever your time zone is. Probably day for most people watching at this hour. But I will be going and getting me a bowl of honeycomb cereal. Watching some Supernatural, probably, because I started rewatching that recently and I got hooked again. Rewatching it for like the 5th time. and probably sleep real soon. So, see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Hello, stream, stop! My OBS is frozen!